Hello guys, and welcome to Kira SAT Tutoring, the only tutoring site in the world that offers free SAT tutoring to low-income students all around the world. Our tutors are global, and they're always available for 24/7 support. So head on down to the link in the description below, and if you qualify for the requirements for low-income students, you can get one of an SAT tutor that will tutor you for free and provide you the grade and the tips and tactics that you need. This is going to be the first of the many videos that will follow detailing tips and tactics and strategies on how to solve certain math problems or certain English problems or writing problems. Our first problem is a math problem. And before we start, the philosophy for every math problem is this one right here. The question is greater than the answer. We're going to focus more time on the question than we are on the answer, and that will make lives much more easier for us. So we start off with the question. The semicircle has a radius of r inches as important information. Chord C is parallel. Again, you just notice how I'm making circles for all the keywords, all the key math words. Chord is parallel to the diameter AB if the length of CD is 2/3 of AB. So this means that CD is 2/3 of AB. What is the distance between the chord? So what is this distance right here? That's what they want to know. Alright, so let's simplify this situation a little bit. On the next page, so this is CD here, and this right here is AB. So to know this length, well, we can't just know it like that. We need something else. And if you notice, and this is one of the SAT tips and strategies, always look for triangles. Can you form a triangle? Now, you can maybe form this triangle right here, but the problem is then that, yes, you know this length, but you don't know this length right here. And so we want to form a triangle in which we know what the lengths are. At least we can calculate it. And you can see we can make a small triangle here. So we're going to have a 90-degree here. Now we know this length. If you go back to the picture here, and let me just erase this right here. This length right here from the center, if this is O, this is just the radius, right? These are all the radiuses. So this is just the radius, and the question specifically said that the radius is in r inches. So we're just going to put r here. That's all we need to put. Now, what is the length of CD? Now, we have divided this line into a midpoint to make it easier for us, but let's use the equation that we use here before. So if CD is 2/3 of AB, if we know that AB, it says diameter, so we know that AB has to be made up of two radiuses, okay? Radius of r inch, two radiuses. So 2/3 of that means that CD is 4/3 r. 4/3 r. That's what CD is. And if we know that this is half of that, we just do half of 4/3 r, and then and again, just to clarify why this is half, this is how we made it such that it becomes easier for us. So there's an explanation for that. So we can divide this, and this from 2/3 r. So we have 2/3 r here. So we know that this length right here is 2/3 r. And would you know it, you have a Pythagorean theorem. Again, Pythagorean theorems are not that hard, and by this point you should already know them. So it's important that we recognize that this side is the hypotenuse, so this side is the hypotenuse, these sides are the legs. So let's go on a different screen and start writing them down. So the theorem is a squared, Pythagorean theorem is a squared b squared equals c squared. So our a squared is going to be our x squared. That's our distance that we want to find out, this distance right here. Then our b squared is going to be that 2/3 r squared. This is the midpoint, this is the midway of CD that forms that other part of the triangle. And then we have r. Then we have r squared. So let us now expand this. So we have x squared equals 4 6 r squared minus equals r squared. Actually, apologies. Actually, this will be not a 6. 4 by 9 squared. X squared comes here. We'll do r squared minus 4 by 9 squared. So having a common denominator, we go 9r squared minus 9r squared. Then let's go to a different screen. So 9 minus 4 is 5, so we get 5r squared divided by 9. And then all we need to do from here is just square root. We get 9r squared over 9. And then we can actually simplify this. So square root of 9 is just, actually this, we can represent that expression like this. These two are the same things. And then square root of 9 is 3. That's 3 times 3 is 9. Square root of 5 just remains that. We don't need to do anything about it. And then square root of r squared is just r. And if we look at the answer, would you know it? This is what we have. This is the answer, and we achieved it. If you would like to see more high quality SAT tutoring like this, and if you're a low-income student, head down to the link in the description below. And if you qualify the requirements, you will get a tutor just like me, a high quality SAT tutor that will help you with any question, queries, or problems you have. See you later.